Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. One thing for sure on social media, whenever you're going to diss Andre, make sure say you not have nothing in the closet where you want to remain hidden. Because if you do, that gentleman is going to find it and is going to bring it out. Now, last night I discussed what happened in Nationwide Studio with Triple X and Denique when they were there and they were discussing what happened at Queens and the fact that Andre went there with his phone. They were saying that he went because he wanted to remain relevant. He went like a snake. They refer to him as the H word and all of that. They were just laughing, talking about it like it was nothing. And I wonder really and truly if they realize what they did. Because you see, to me, certain things you're not supposed to make joke about. You're not supposed to, because we have too many individuals suffering, whether it be from physical disability, meant we have too much people who fall within that category. And you see, when you're going to come out on a public platform and speak like that, it says volume about the platform that you're using. And when I listened to that gentleman, and what Andre had to say about him, this is a gentleman who had a past. He had an incident over there in Florida, Broward County, it seems, and it was a petty theft. People, you see, when you know, say you go through certain things in your past, you have to understand, you say when you go through certain things, it's supposed to teach you to humble yourself. It's supposed to teach you to respect people. Even if you don't agree with what they're saying, you have to bring it across in such a manner that you don't bring down anybody. Because remember, at one point you were down, you were at your lowest. And whenever you're at that position, it's supposed to teach you. You're supposed to learn something from it. You're supposed to understand that people go through certain situations. And whenever they're going through those situations, they're not going to feel so good. When I look at the gentleman picture, I have to wonder, why is this gentleman coming out, classing people, saying certain stuff about people when you look like that? Because it don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense. Andre did fix him and the callers, they fix him and they fix him well. Now, I said it last night, I am watching, I am waiting to see what will happen. The next thing that I want to know now, Andre, how does it feel to be on the receiving end? Because normally he's the one giving it to people. He's the one saying this and that. How does it feel now to be on the receiving end? Because at times we do stuff, we say stuff, and we don't realize that we're affecting people. Even if it is just something as simple as calling somebody a name, it hurt the feeling. And if you realize, he said that he is the H word, he's a snake, he's looking relevant, but one thing for sure, he's not a thief. Now, people, when you listen to him everything, clearly what the gentleman said, it upset him. Because if it didn't, maybe he wouldn't come and address it. But clearly, he felt bad about what Triple X said about him. And when you hear him address the situation, you have to say, okay, then, him step on him can. Remember, Andre is always the one who is stepping on people can. So now someone is doing the same thing to him. And I would want for him to tell us how him feel really and truly, knowing that this gentleman said all of those things about him. How him feel, because sometimes when you listen to him, and him talk about the people, them, you have to wonder if him not realize that the people them are listen, and if he not go so, he can get in a problem. You have to wonder. Yes, he's doing a marvelous job. He's doing a fantastic job here in Jamaica with his platform and everything. And one thing for sure is whenever you're doing anything and you're making an impact, you're supposed to know that situation like these, they're going to come at you. You're not going to have every single soul that is going to praise you. You're not going to have every single soul that is going to say, okay, big up. You're not going to have everybody as support you. You should know that you're going to have some haters. Now, how you deal with them, that is something else. And I'm going to be honest, the only part of what he did on his life that I didn't like was when he started to talk about the lady and what happened in a relationship. Because you see, really and truly, when you look at it, you don't know the real reason why her marriage is broken. You don't know. What if it was a case where the man had take her for a beating stick? What if it was a case where the man have her in the house as a slave? Him not beat her, but emotionally, him a do her bad. What if that was the case? You don't know. So when you hear that, that is the only part I didn't agree with. But when him this up triple X, I said yes. Because this gentleman was on his live talking. And when him a talk like him not have nothing for hide. Him a talk like he's spotless and everything. So I love the way Andre dealt with him. I just did not like the way in which he addressed the young lady, because he could have find something else to talk about her, because we don't know the reason why she have a broken marriage. Now, people, I hope you really and truly realize what is going on here in Jamaica. Because you see, I may not even think the people in Jamaica really understand what is happening. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing certain things. The news have it that 3 persons, they were K, and when you listen to the story behind it, the 2 females, it seemed like they were going to a party and they went to get their makeup done. And while they were traveling, it happened to them. Now, people, may I tell you the honestly to God truth. Me live at Jamaica. I am mobile. Certain places I don't go. Certain hours of the night, you're not going to catch me on the road. Especially me know say a country me live. And if me fi go, even a Portmore, it gonna take me an hour to reach back at my yard. Me nah go. Me a day person. So I will go out in the evening, but you see, 11 o'clock, I think that I should be heading back home. Me love my bed like that. So when you listen to, oh, these individuals are losing their life, you have to wonder, yes, people should have fun. You should be free to go where you want to and do what you want. But you have to remember the time that you're living in. You have to remember that you need to protect yourself now more than ever, because if you're expecting the police to do it for you, them not do it. So you have to make sure that you protect yourself. And it is so unfortunate to see what happened with those 3 individuals. It is really unfortunate, but people, please, here in Jamaica, be careful. It is not like how it used to be back in the 90s, where you can go all over, you can go to dance, them, you can do everything, and you not have to worry. Normally, people can walk on the street and they don't have to worry. Thanks be to God, I live somewhere where any hours in the night, I can walk on the street, I can leave my front door open, I can sleep with my door open and my windows. But you have to understand, even though you can do it, not do it. Because who to tell? Maybe the one night you decide that you're going to do something, maybe that is the night when something will happen to you. So people, please be careful here in Jamaica. Have your fun. If you need to go out, make sure you do it with caution. Protect yourself. So people, thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.